Hey everybody, welcome to Northwoods Engineered. Today I'm going to be showing you how I built this sled that we put our daughter's car seat on, and we use it to pull behind us when we're going on walks in the winter, and we also pull it behind us when we cross-country ski. So stay tuned and I will show you how I built it. So for this project, I'm once again going to be using conduit as the main building material. I like to use conduit because it's relatively cheap, it's easy to bend, and easy to redo if you mess up. Along with the conduit, I'm using Maker Pipe Connectors, which is a product specifically made for building with conduit. You can find a link to their website in the description below. For this build, I'll be using 1/2-inch conduit rather than 3/4 just to make things lighter. I began with a couple full-length sticks of conduit and bent them into U-shaped pieces, which will be the main frame of the sled. From there, I took a pair of old wooden cross-country skis that actually used to be bolted to the side of an old ice fishing shack that I had. I cut those down and drilled holes through them for mounting the U-shaped conduit pieces with countersunk screws. I'll use standard 2-hole straps to attach the conduit to the skis. Other than the U-shaped conduit pieces, there will be 4 other pieces that attach the 2 sides together, and also a gas shock that I added on for suspension. It took some iteration to get the width, angle, and cross pieces figured out, but you'll see the final build shortly. In order to pull the sled while cross-country skiing, I wanted some lightweight, rigid poles that attached to me and the sled. I ended up buying some cheap fiberglass driveway marking poles, and I epoxied on some threaded rod swivel end bearings. In order to pull it while we go on walks, we'll just switch out the rods for a rope. Alright, so here I've got everything laid out for the sled. I've got the skis, we painted them orange, and then I've got a few different pieces of conduit. I'm using 1/2-inch conduit this time rather than 3/4, which is usually what I use. Maker Pipe doesn't make explicit 1/2-inch connectors. They have some on their website listed as 1/2-inch, but they're really a 3/4 with a piece of plastic shim. So the shims are already on the conduit. And then I've got 8 T-connectors, some U-bolts, some 2-hole straps, and a gas shock, and then also the holder for the car seat, which we will bolt down using the U-bolts. So I'll show you how it all goes together. And now it's all assembled and ready to go. And the two different methods we'll use it for, one just pulling it with a rope. So I just take these pins and attach the rope onto it like that. We'll just do that if we're walking. And then I've got these two fiberglass rods with eyelets, and this will be used for if I want to pull her when we're skiing. And they just pin on as well, like that. And then the other end will hook to a harness that my wife or I wear. So next we'll show you how it works.
Come on, Catch.
Amelia, are you enjoying it? Do you like your new sled? Can we get a smile? Pretty serious. So you just take the car seat with the baby loaded up. Snap it in. And then I've got a harness on with a carabiner, and I'll hook myself to the two fiberglass poles. Heads up, dogs.
See how it goes. Yeah!
Wow, that's great.
Good.
Good. It's pretty stable, Bill.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're fast.
Yeah, it doesn't take too much to pull her.
You wax those skis?
No.
You did it?
No, I wanted to not wax them yet. Mom's nervous. Watch out, Millie. What? Slid sideways.